of this game. So the teams come out of the pods and it goes into Gravity's hands. Nice little bounce back off the player there as well, instead of pushing forward. Got Lord of War in goal at the moment, comes around the back, Martin picks up the disc and puts it in the back. Not for a slam dunk, but he throws it in, 3 metres. Great little play and very quick pass as well, very close to that goal frame. It's always like one of those where you've kind of think that you're going to be shooting on the goal, but actually you're passing to your teammate. Very nice little play indeed. Very quick as well. You see there that from the clock was 12 seconds almost, just to put in 1 goal. Leading ahead now with 2 points to nothing. So here we go for the disc in Broken's hands. It looked like a bit of lag there, not too sure what's going on. Very much lag. I think we're going to have to pause at 4:38.
That was interesting.
Possibly. I think we'll see how we go. Disc is being passed forward to Jersey. Jersey going on for 1-on-1 with Lord of War. Gets stolen by Dacta. Very nice steal there. Lord of War getting punched in the process as well, just for the sake of doing so, I think. It's always good to stop him from pushing forward. Nice pick up by Jersey. Goes for a attack on goal, but Lord of War sees that, grabs it and pushes it out.
This doesn't work. Unplayable. You guys have to sort something out.
Yeah. At 4:08, I think one of their players is a little bit laggy. It was 2-0, guys. You can't steal that one.
It wasn't a bug.
No, the disc is like literally just slipping away. As soon as Lord touches it.
What we'll do, as soon as we go back into the lobby here, we'll hit follow. The ping there, look at that! Lord of War's got 300 and 800 odd ping. And that'll be the reason why their disc was flying all over the place. He really does need to sort that ping out, otherwise that's going to continue throughout this match. As soon as he grabs hold of it, not only is he going to be laggy, but he's going to cause the lag onto the disc as well. So it kind of happens in this game. If a laggy person grabs hold of the disc and throws it, the disc then skips across the arena. You don't see the full frames or the full effect of it. You kind of see bits at a time. So the lag kind of sticks with the disc.
Word is trying to stop the pornography download.
Can't comment on this kind of audio, unfortunately. It's what it is. Of course, this is Echo Arena, of course, then what they say goes. Unfortunately, unmetered and uncommented and unbeeped. Apologies if you're offended. Feel free to abuse them in the chat or give your own remarks. And they'll read back on that later on once these are all online, of course. All of these video streams are chopped up into the relevant games of each of the different teams, and they are put online on Twitch. There's highlights, so you can find them back later on as well if you've just joined and you want to see the other games. Of course, we have already played seen One Hit Wonders, and we've also seen Karma as well play their games tonight. We are currently watching Gravity play theirs against Broken, and of course, then last game we're playing tonight, or watching tonight, sorry, it'll be Gamma. So, be interesting to see where we go from here. Let's see how long it takes for Lord of War to get the downloads stopped. Maybe it is downloads, maybe it's somebody else leeching his Wi-Fi, sitting out in the street. Hopefully it's resolved very quickly and we can start this game. I think we're starting from 0-0 and also 5 minutes on the clock. I don't think we're going to be starting from 4 minutes odd in. And also, if you go and have a look at Martin III's channel as well, you will notice that he goes forward and puts a load of montages on. So they also do recording of their perspective in the game, and sometimes they also introduce the camera as well, so you can see how they are acting in the real world, as it were. Because again, this is a VR game; it isn't a desktop game, so they'll be moving around in the physical space. As we heard from Ali in the previous game, she hit her ceiling light. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's okay and hasn't broken. And I haven't hit my fish tank, which is behind me, of course, in my play space. But I have hit the TV several times, and now it is covered with some foam to stop me from actually damaging the thing. Which is always recommended if you have VR setups.
Someone re-invited him.
I think he gave me an invite and to say he'd re-invite me, and I think the team's now looking to get him re-invited into the game. hopefully we'll get that done soon, and we should be able to resume this game. Also, I don't know if you're aware as well, here in the UK, we have, over in Leicester, a VR play space which has been set up for the Onward competition. And I believe that it's finishing today, and there's loads of video footage out there at the moment. I think they're on their Twitch channel. So if you're interested in playing some kind of CSGO-ish type tournaments in VR, go and have a look at Onward. Of course, it's the Oculus game of choice. There are others out there, I believe, that are available on Steam for Vive. Of course, this is all Oculus-based gaming that we're doing here at the moment, so ESL and Oculus are kind of teamed up to bring footage for those games regarding on their store.
Round starting in 15,
So it looks like we're starting again from the beginning.
12, 11,
So fresh game, scores restarted, disc in the middle. Teams are going to go out and play now, and hopefully Lord of War has got his ping sorted. So it won't be laggy this time. Okay, they come out for the middle. The disc gets again taken by Firetracks. All of them come forward again. Martin trying to pick up the disc there and not grabbing hold of it. It's being picked up again though. He's got that. It's passing it back to his teammate. A very quick pass indeed for such close distance. Jersey going up into a position where he can pass to his teammate. Viatrax there, but saved by Lord of War. Great save and a great clear. And look at that boost, flying down. So the positions now as Martin's picked up the disc. He's the defender for Team Gravity. And he passes it forward. Looks like Firetracks grabs the disc, passes straight up to Jersey. Jersey's got a one-on-one with Lord of War. Does he juke him? He pushes it into the top, causing Lord of War to come out. He's now got an option for the backboard. Lord of War's turned around, but unfortunately can't get there in time. And Jersey puts it in for another 2 points. So we're almost to 4 minutes 8, with 2 points ahead. So essentially, they're back to where they were. Except this time round, we have no lag. Well, hopefully we have no lag, and we haven't seen Lord of War. Yeah, we have. We've seen him catch it, we've seen him throw it. So hopefully that's it, and that's been resolved.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So here we go. Following now, of course, Broken coming out the tubes. We've got Lord of War, who's their defender, and their goalie. Quarterback, if you take it from America. Viatrax steals the disc. Lord of War still out of the way at the moment. Doesn't go in for 3 points. But Viatrax sitting there waiting now to pick that up again. So he picks up the clear. And he goes in for a pass up top to the nest. Can't really see that with that particular camera mode. Unfortunately, it's great for angles from the bottom, but leaves the nest out of picture. So this bouncing around in no man's land. Viatrax doesn't know he's got one on yet. Is he going to shield or is he going to try and punch him? Oh, his teammate comes in. Jersey comes in for the bruiser. Gives his teammate some backup. Hangs around in the tube.
One down, down.
Passes down to Jersey. Martin's up front.
Got him. I'm funneling.
Firetrack's over the other side. Probably goes in for a backboard shot. Pulls the goalie out. Garth comes in there, steals and saves the day. And pushes that disc all the way down. Bounces off the ceiling, unfortunately. A great clear, making sure that the teams separate and nowhere near the goal. And lose the disc. There's an option there for 3 points, but it goes into the bubble. Hits it off the frame, goes again. 2 points. Now, it could be the reason why Dacta didn't throw it the first time around, because he was afraid of hitting the side frame. Goes in closer to the goal to make sure he gets the goal, and bounces off the side frame anyway. But recovery was very nice indeed, and straight in there for another 2 points. So it is now 2-2. 3 minutes left on the clock. Team Gravity and Broken have still got a lot to play. First round, of course, best of 3. So teams talking in the tubes, trying to work out where they're going to go. It was Garth and Dacta, I believe, talking there.
Okay.
They're holding.
So they're holding in the middle, seeing if they can pinch them. Nice little pass down to Firetrax. Firetrax got options, got Jersey over to the side. He's got 2-on-1 there, having a punch up at the moment, and from what I can hear, Garth and Martin is having a bit of punch up. So great attempt on goal. Lord of War dropping down to pick that disc up. Look at that boost. I think we'll try and do sneak in onto first person next time we see that happen. And we'll give you guys a bit of a perspective of how quick they are actually travelling. Martin up front at the moment, having a bit of a battle with Lord of War. So 2 goalies having a go at each other. Open goal. I think that was more of a clear just to get rid of it so they can use the disc elsewhere. Nice little clear there by Broken. So Martin picking it up. Great communication from Martin.
Right.
Great pass up to Jersey. Jersey goes in for the goal, pulls out Lord of War, and gets stunned in the process. I think Lord of War came out of goal, probably trying to stun him and steal the disc at the same time. But microseconds is all you need to release that disc. Just timing it wrong. That's all it is.
Round starting in 15,
Kind of almost want to just
14,
try and punch the disc, even though it hasn't been released yet. That might be a better way of doing it.
9,
Or try a headbutt.
7,
Headbutt works.
6, 5,
So it's now 4 points to 2 for Team Gravity.
No.
Broken take hold of the disc.
teams
Lord of
entering
War
the
passing down to the side there.
Hurry up.
Being intercepted almost there by Jersey and Viatrax. Dacta passing forward. No one there at the moment though, but bounces straight past Pac-Man
orange team has
off the edge. Martin comes forward.
I got one.
Okay, interesting play. I've seen that, I mean, obviously in football where they pass back to the goalie because he can kick it far down the pitch, but that's that moment there really, I suppose, in this arena. So Martin clears it all the way down forward, so that Team Gravity can boost all the way down and grab hold of it. Josie holding up on top. Nice little pass. Lord of War's got back up as well. Dacta saves it. Nice little boost there from Dacta and Lord of War. So this now over the other side. Bouncing all around at the moment.
Oh, yeah, go to.
Dacta looking for it, but it's been picked up by Martin. Martin clears down. Jersey looking all around him as well as untangling himself from the cables there. Great little pass over to Viatrax. He's got one on goal. He's got options. He's got one to the left, one to the right.
Careful, that one's coming.
Martin's going in, punching out the goalie. But off the backboard and straight into the goal. Lord of War there, being stunned by Martin. The unfortunate thing of being the goalie, you get bruised. Or you end up basically sitting there with your shields up all the time.
13, 12,
Causing, of course, if you've got shields up, the player who's trying to stun you, getting stunned themselves.
7, 6, 5,
So Team Gravity now leading with 5 points. 7-2 to Gravity. Great little pass. Interception there by Team Gravity. Looking at an open goal at the moment. A little bit too high though to connect. Although Jersey goes forward. He goes in for the backboard shot and takes the points. Pushed them up to 9-2. It's almost what we were talking about earlier. It's almost that Mercy win. But Mercy win hasn't quite happened yet.
round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12.
There's one thing to note as well about my stream. Yes, we do look a little bit different this week. We have had a little bit of a revamp on text and what text to use, so I hope you enjoy those. All comes from suggestions of the community, Smell with Ding Dong, who suggested using a different font, and also supplied other graphics as well to use.
Okay.
But the QB went a little bit wrong there, and the team goes for 3 points. Unfortunately, Vitrax can't connect it to the goal. Great attempt, just micrometers away from the frame itself. Vitrax got it now, it's going in for the bottom goal, and he gets it. Pushing ahead again, 11-2. Hey Bramblebeard, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much indeed for your comments. Hope you're having a good evening. Here we are in the first round of this obviously best of 3 for Team Gravity versus Broken. Team Gravity at the moment leading with 9 points. Look at that, I can do maths on the fly.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm going to have a little calculator sitting beside sometimes because it's going to get complicated at one point. Okay, 15 seconds left. Lord of War passing down to Garth. Garth is bouncing back again. Options, passing back up to Lord of War. Lord of War passing now forward. Got 5 seconds left. Haven't got an open goal unfortunately, so there's no point trying to shoot. Martin's sitting in there. And he comes out for the disc anyway, just to grab hold of it and clear it.
Orange takes the win.
So Team Gravity winning the first round.
This was game 1, right?
Yes.
I like how they question this. So yes, it is game 1. Yes, Garth, you can claim it back. You can go ahead.
Oh, wait. I think you pressed too early.
Oh, no, press rolling. Yeah.
Jazzy.
You can claim back, as I was going to say. Let's just try and listen to the comments. The players there. you can actually get back another round. We could go into a situation where it's 1-1 and then leaving it to round 3 to make the decider. We have seen one game already tonight. Well, we haven't physically seen it, but we've seen it on the scoreboards where it's happened. I've also actually seen a second one as well, just now looking back at the results. It was Fluffy Snowflakes versus Ducks Quack. Fluffy Snowflakes won 2-1. We had Eminence versus Gamma. That was a 2-1 game result in Gamma. So, yeah. And then we had BLT versus Gamma. That was a 2-1. So we have had different games here where they have not all been just the two rounds. They've been best of 3, a proper 3. So here we go for the joust in our second round. Disc getting bounced off of someone's head there because it did go in blue. Lord of the War picking up the disc there and clearing it forward.
Come back, come on.
Jersey already on the chaser for this.
Yeah, mine, come through.
Martin going forward, going getting the boost, pushing back and grabbing hold of the disc just to make sure they can't get hold of it.
Right.
Looking at the mini-map, the teams are getting into position now for a little bit of a defensive play. So, over to Martin. Martin's got Viatrax and Jersey down the other side. Viatrax moving backwards and then bounced off the frame into the goal. Very nice little play. I was just about to say that Viatrax was moving in the kind of the wrong direction. If he was to throw that now, the speed of the disc would slow down because he's going to throw with backwards momentum. In other words, it's still moving the way he was travelling. So it would have been a lot slower to throw it that way and given Lord of War more chance to throw it. But very unsurprisingly to myself, he bounced off the frame and then took a shot on goal. Very nice little play that. Haven't seen that one tonight. It's the first time. Okay, so Lord of War taking hold of this, making connection with Dacta. Dacta looking around, see where he can pass it next. Bounces off the middle.
Oh shit, no, I got you now.
But Garth's picking it up. Nice little play back to Dacta again.
Careful.
Disc bouncing around the back. Martin coming out to save that. Protected by Jersey. I think the guys are now looking for the boosts. Trying to see if they can get up there quick enough. Dacta taking it from no man's land. His teammates behind him though, so he's got no one to pass to. Gets stunned in the process. With Jersey and Viatrax pushing forward now. Lord of the Wars come out of goal. Garth is in temporary. Comes out for the disc a little bit too soon, unfortunately, and leaves Viatrax the goal wide open. He grabbed hold of Viatrax, trying to say, "Can I have that disc, please?" And Viatrax was like, "No, you're not having it." Well, you can have it, but you have to get out of your goal first.
Starting in 15, 14, 13.
The Team Gravity leading at the moment with 4 points.
10, 9, 8.
With 3 minutes 43 on the clock.
5, 4.
Can Broken get some goals in this round 2? Can they actually get enough goals to make it their own round? We'll see, folks. There is time. Viatrax stealing the disc. It's going in for a 3-pointer straight into the goal. Garth getting unfortunately stunned in the process, so he can't get back to defend it. And of course Lord of War getting stunned as well. So it's kind of the team just sitting out in the middle there, thinking, what did we do wrong?
Round starting in 15.
Guys, you did nothing wrong. The other team just did something different.
11, 10,
I think they're going to be able to get around it, to be honest.
7, 6.
Okay, so how they're talking about how they're going to get around that grab, that middle bit. There are ways. If a team is kind of pushing on you in the middle like that, you can get around it. Throwing early, and throwing early again like that, but Jersey was sitting there waiting to steal it. Passing through to Viatrax. Viatrax is looking to see if he's got an open goal. Lord of War sitting in goal at the moment, so passing around is the main option. Nice little up left option there for Viatrax. Grabs hold of this, but unfortunately hits the frame with a goal. And getting stunned there by Lord of the War as well, saying, "Stop it." Great pass down, bouncing off the floor. Tries to come with the back of the board. Lord of the War coming out. And you see Gravity just sitting on the frame there, waiting for the disc. Oh, trying to boost forward. Great little boost there by Jersey. Martin sitting in the back now. Looking forward for another player of his team to pass to. And passing back over to the other side, of course. Jersey there waiting. Martin's up high, so the options there on Nest. And it goes in for another 2 points. It was quite a good play there as well. A lot of passing back and forth. Didn't make use of Martin in that particular case though. Martin was being a bit more pestered, I think, by Daxter and Garth in that play.
15, 14,
Or more so, he's probably just keeping them occupied, making sure that they had nowhere else to go, and trying to stun them in the process.
7, 6, 5, 4.
So I wonder if we're going to see different styles of play from here on in. There's 2.5 minutes to go. 9-0 at the moment to Team Gravity.
Round has begun.
This game passing off right, almost being stole by Vitrax, but didn't get it this time.
Clears it out.
Bounced it over the other side. Looks like Daxter was stunned. So clearing forward. Vitrax has an open goal. Is he going to go for it?
Still.
No, he doesn't have an open goal. It looks like Lord of War is still in there. Martin's low. Passing up to Vitrax. Vitrax goes for the backboard and in there for 2 points. Unfortunately, Lord of War being dragged out of goal a little bit too soon there. There's not really much choice. There's not very many blocks around that goal where you can bounce back off again to get into the goal.
15,
If you do accidentally drift out, of course.
12, 11.
But of course, those little blocks that are in front of the goal are always the ones that you kind of pick up on when you don't want them to. So like when you're trying to save the disc and you move your hand in front to go and grab the disc, and instead of grabbing the disc, you grab the block. So yeah, they are there, but of course not when you want them. Great little pass through, forward. Daxter being pressured by Team Gravity there, by 2 of Jersey and Vitrax. Now Martin's above him, he's punching him as well. I think feels like he's having a bad day and he's being picked on by the team. Great save by Lord of War. Great read to come out and grab the disc. Being punched by Daxter. Daxter now going on the revenge. Then come on guys, I'm going to try and give you the disc and give you that option. Great quick pass there, but I'm not too sure where it was going.
What a pick.
But very quick speed indeed.
Hey, yeah, we're going.
Okay, we've got clearing down here by Vitrax. Jersey and Martin pushing forward, and there's an open goal for Jersey. It takes the opportunity and goes in for a 3-pointer this time round. 14 metres away. Brings them up definitely past the Mercy win points. At 14-0. 1 minute to go. Broken still yet to score a goal in this round.
Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
It's a very tight game if we have a quick look at the stats. The stuns aren't really high. Vitrax is there, obviously taking the lead with 9. Martin in the third with 8. And pretty much all of that team, it is Team Gravity. Oh wow, we just kind of caught a clip of that. As I brought the scoreboard down, it just kind of happened.
That's one freaky.
You saw Team Gravity come flying in there, stealing it off of the... I think it was Lord of War holding on to it before he could even release it. And puts it straight into the goal. Okay, it's 2 points, and they didn't really need them. They could actually relax now and just have a bit of fun with this and help them out maybe with future games. But looks like they're just taking the advantage now, seeing if they can actually get a goal everywhere they can.
Decide on the side for that.
They didn't go for it again. They didn't go for that cheeky pass. That's a nice one. Lord of War unfortunately not making a connection with the disc, and it could have gone in. It's very close, bouncing in the right directions, of course. As a very quick clear. And a steal as well. They were trying to steal it, but they didn't get hold of it. So Martin there being pressured. 30 odd seconds left of the game. Lord of War trying to come in for the disc. They both punch each other out. Virtual Reality Jersey boosting forward. You can see how they're doing that there. All of them actually trying to go in there for the grabs. We're getting very close to the goal now on that one as well. With 15 seconds left, can they make it up to 20 points?
Let go of the controller as I threw that.
He let go of the controller. I hope his controller hasn't flown off anywhere. 5 seconds left. You can see how they boost now. Look at that. Boosting all the way down. Leaving the trails behind them because they're moving so fast as well.
Orange walks away with the W.
Unfortunately, Broken were unable to claim any goals at all for that one. It's a very tough fight. We look at the possession, 62% in Team Gravity's hands. And of course 38 there for
Good lesson.
Good lesson. That was a good game. It was good. You all played differently. So MVP goes to Vitrax, Eagle Eye goes to Martin, and Long Arm goes to Garth. and virtual reality Jesse going there with the long shot.